Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be watching season 2 episode 9 of The Wire. We're almost done with season 2 of The Wire. Felt pretty quick. I'm looking
for what you had the other day. It's shit right here. The other day you was calling it Bin Laden. Yeah, well now it's WMD.
Oh wow.
Shit, new name.
That's a lot of trust.
Okay, get dressed.
You got your prom, youngin'?
I wonder how much this is going to escalate. Or if this will put eyes on Barksdale again, you know?
Let's go.
They're coming up the alley!
That's the reality, is like the residents,
You hear? You hear me, boy?
these kids have to constantly live in stress and awareness, you know? And there really is big collateral damage. Because I'm sure people, you know, bystanders get hurt all the time. I hope the baby boy is okay.
Drama done with, boy. You gotta get your bags and get yourself to school.
I hope he's okay. No, he's not responding.
Do you hear me?
My heart's not ready for this. Oh. That hit really hard, y'all. I wasn't ready for something like that. That was really, really hard. That was really, really hard. I feel sick.
They're changing up. Between me, Kima, Herc, and Carver, we've been sitting on that warehouse.
I feel heavy.
Followed that truck off the docks.
I mean, I feel heavy.
No going out. No drug-related traffic at all.
And to top it off, Sabaka hasn't used his cell phone since.
Yeah, they're definitely on to you guys now. Yeah.
Second cam.
They think we're on to them. They switched the can themselves just to be safe.
Yeah.
It goes off the docks with some bullshit inside just to see if we pull them up.
They're not honest completely. If they were, they'd be shutting that warehouse down and rolling out.
Waiting us out.
To be extra safe, for sure.
The drugs go in, they gotta come out, right? I mean, what the fuck?
This is sick.
A little late. Used to be when a 9-year-old kid hit the pavement, a district commander would be there within minutes. What for?
Well, took a couple of district commanders down to DOJ with him, pimping ourselves for a little grant money.
Grant money.
We got
I hope it's being put to good use.
Catch the CNI stray through the window.
dead.
Pronounced university.
We're gonna canvass hard, but your people in tactical should hit the area drug corners and collect bodies.
Fucking pointless.
I mean, I bet it does feel pointless. It's just, the problem is just so deep and complex. And I can't help but constantly think, like, again, if you cut off the head of one dragon, 2 more grow in its place, right? Reality genuinely feels that way. Not to be a little pessimistic, but I mean, it's the truth. Like, people see the drug business, unfortunately, has the word business in there, and people see it as an opportunity that they take advantage of, no matter what the consequences are.
I ain't chasing this shit from one corner to the next like it's a plan.
Yeah.
Hit the corners, Howard. Take scalps. You'll feel better when you do.
That's essentially, yeah.
You told, look, man, we done changed the name of that weak shit so many times that don't nobody come down to the towers no more. And them Carrollton boys had it going on.
Who shot the youngin'?
Man, look, I don't know. I don't think it was us. I mean,
You know the cops is gonna have to bang some heads on this one.
Yeah.
Got to.
They do. They have
gotta
to.
shut everything down until this shit passed.
sorry, man.
Not to put it, not to lower the significance of what just happened, but it feels like a father is scolding his son because his son was being reckless with something and didn't realize the consequences of it. It doesn't, like, I see remorse of how this affected the business. I don't see much remorse of how this affected the 9-year-old. I hope that makes sense. I feel like it's like two planes of reality. You have the way that they're talking and the way they view the world, and the way the bystanders, and I guess the consequences of this, of everything.
This here game is more than the rep you carry, the corner you hold, give and take on both sides. You hear me?
It's like a learning opportunity.
Call that nigga Shamrock and drive all that chrome over to the harbor.
This is crazy. Also, I think I've now settled into the idea that D'Angelo really is dead. But I hold peace in my head that he came to the conclusion that he didn't want a part of this. Like, that was his resolution. I hope that makes sense. Ooh. Like, that's my resolution for that character. Like,
I got people waiting
the last chapter.
Your uncle, he is right to be careful. Call that number. Talk to him.
Mike?
Mike, is that the other guy?
For the rest of our business, we will disappear these containers. All of them clean. Take them to Newkirk Street.
Side note, I haven't really talked about this, but interesting how the show talks about race and how each of them have, like, I don't even know how to word it without, I'm not trying to be insensitive or anything like that, but I don't want to say the word that they used. But I guess the white gangsters are just have their own world compared to what we see with like Brody, D, and Stringer. Like it feels like it is separated.
If there's a problem, they'll stop the trucks, or we will see the police.
I wonder if this guy's gonna get in Stringer's radar.
Oh no. If they were onto the truck, then they would have searched it. No.
Oh, he's skeptical. That's good. What's happening? Is it because of the guns? They found prints or something? Not gonna lie though, being arrested like that out of nowhere would be pretty terrifying.
Man, I'm clean, you hear me? What are you doing in the pit then? Saying no to drugs. Well, don't you say no to drugs, motherfucker.
Shame a kid had to get killed before we got around to doing this.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'll be out there selling that real. My boys ain't gonna be scuffling. Scuffling or standing on nobody else's corner starting no shit.
Stop. Pause. Avon didn't agree to this. Stringer, you're crossing some lines. Or making some executive decisions. I'm not too sure. I mean, obviously it's an executive decision, but I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he can talk Avon into it is what I'm thinking, but I don't think this is a good move at all. And interesting enough, he was talking to Brody earlier. I just remembered, and he talked about how rep means something, right? Street cred or something like that. And Avon had that big mentality, while Stringer was said, but that's not everything. So it's an interesting perspective from the different characters.
I don't know who the fuck you talking about.
I know you don't. And the police don't. Sometimes when you're back up against the wall, you go to the gun. I know, I've been there. But you ain't gotta live by it. Avon.
That was an interesting statement right there, from what I was just thinking.
That's who you want with you when the shit fly.
Like the show expresses what I'm thinking about the characters in its own dialogue, and that was basically perfect. Avon is a soldier.
As far as business go,
exactly. Stringer's different mentality. But I mean, honestly, this could also seem like a manipulative conversation.
You could have 734, 770, and 221.
Say, like, this could also be manipulative, like he's trying to plant the seed like Inception so he can get his foot in and then overtake everything like a parasite. But who knows? Sorry I keep interrupting. I guess I am yapping today.
how you gonna tell it to Avon?
Exactly.
It makes sense, don't it?
Nope. I mean, yes, but no.
You're going to hear something when it makes sense.
He's gonna be mad, Stringer. It's a betrayal of trust. Avon's paranoid. Don't make him paranoid about you. This guy.
No shit. I thought she was in with Nicky. I don't want his fucking money.
Weren't you trying to do that, Zig?
Last year fucking around with White Mike, you remember that? Hey,
Yeah.
I can grow.
So, this is your first time?
Yep.
Are you the police? Do you work with the police?
No. Christ, no.
Let him answer yes.
Why?
I'm sorry. I don't think we can help you tonight.
Not comfortable enough? They want to hold something on you.
I mean, really.
Fuck if I thought I was gonna be interrogated. I mean, Christ, I'm just a guy looking to get laid, right?
What happened to his dog?
Hey, fuck nuts.
God, Ziggy looks so, like, so small.
What's up with my cousin?
Don't even talk to me about that asshole.
Oh shit, what happened? Oh!
What kind of fool would give a duck whiskey anyhow? That boy, right?
Damn, Zig.
Boys.
It's kilos. We're on the main stage.
The wholesalers.
They're doing their distribution somewhere else for now.
Which is why
They're onto it. Wow.
The same PC that got you on that warehouse phone will get you anywhere else you want to go.
All we need is the new number.
you guys are on Newkirk Street waiting to see if the warehouse traffic picks back up.
Hey, but everyone's working together and it's nice to see. They're actually moving forward. Wow.
The further out of town, the more they believe. Less like a cop you sound. You do any accents?
Looking to get a little hanky-panky. And this
That's so bad.
This number.
Word on it.
Is it bad?
Word on it.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, the Paul part was good.
These Colombians are without honor, Spiros.
Mm.
They're cheats.
The chemicals we sent are good, no?
No complaint.
What year is this? Okay, it's not what I'm thinking. Sorry. I know these guys are bad guys, but I really like the atmosphere. Like they're setting that the atmosphere is cool. Peaky Blinders era, yeah.
Still they try to chisel. Why?
We got cars on his grandma's as we speak.
I know that. I guess I know.
This is my thing.
I know they have this attitude because they know the realities of what will come out of this, which is basically nothing. But it still sucks to see them talking about it like without urgency or casualty, or I mean, urgency and you know, like when he said, it's like, what, one kid gets killed and now we're all riled up. It's like, yeah, but maybe for him in the world, he's so used to it. It's just another day, another dollar.
Man, it would be a sad state of affairs if an international entrepreneur such as yourself didn't know what to do with a couple extra Mercedes.
He's actually sweet talking him into it. Good job, Zig.
Anyways, 10 o'clock tomorrow night. Shuttle comes for me on the parking lot off Russell Street.
Good work. You still got that friend over in Woodlawn? I'd like to know what the FBI has in its database.
Well, after that meeting on the Barstow case, I kind of made a point of pissing him off, remember?
Yeah, that was bad.
Do that to everybody.
Also true.
Why bother? We can run them cars over that little patch of grass, no problem.
That ain't the plan.
What's the plan? I don't know much about Grand Theft Auto.
Talco line?
Bakusa working it?
It's him. Do we try to follow?
What do you want us to do with it?
See if it arrives.
If it does?
See what happens then.
I'm starting to think that as criminal investigators, we're not really respected.
Still, I was out of line, Fitz. Fuck it. What you got, brother?
There you go. Connection's still good.
White boys. Different look for you. Got something out of San Diego.
Anglicas?
Let's see. Agent Kutras.
Not much to it. We pulled his chain in a stolen goods case I worked in 95, 96.
Oh, so
The guy struck me as just a mope playing a slick.
he's been doing this for a while, though.
Yeah, if you want, I can send you what I got. If you need it, let me know.
I'm suspicious of him. What if he's on the payroll? God, we cannot have anything easy in the show. Oh my God.
We need to talk.
In the FBI. I don't even know how these people find these connections. Like how? Bribing? Does that really work? I don't understand. Like I just do not get it.
Run up and down the street, take tag numbers from cars.
Oh, that's smart.
The truck is here.
See, the thing about it, Preston, is that you're unbelievably stupid. Sure, just to state a fact.
That's not a good way to start rapport.
We got you, we got your guns, we got the whole fucking story.
Where that lawyer at, man? I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah, you fucked up.
We even got your prints on one of the guns. We even got that.
Which one?
That's a good one. We're playing chicken. Oh no, not chicken, but he's calling your bluff.
Lawyer.
San Diego was a long time ago.
That's the woman.
Washington does not know why, only that the people asked. We've been running only clean containers.
Yes.
And we changed the warehouse phone. Well, a day or two more. And we are back to business.
Wow.
We watch, we are careful.
Just like the lieutenant said, patience.
Save it for a friend.
They take our chemicals and pay less than promised.
Colombians cheated us. They are not with the guerrillas. They're trash.
And the FBI cares very much about such things.
They're about to rat on the Colombians to the FBI. But, okay, how big is this world going to get in The Wire? Like, not to get ahead of myself or anything, but I mean, it would be really, because in season 1, we focused very, very locally. And now we're spreading our wings a little bit, like in the imports through the ships. And we have, you know, the Greeks. But now we're hearing talks about the Colombians. And to be honest, this is why the war on drugs is a very difficult one. It's a worldly problem. You don't just stop it. You know, there's a long tier list of the people involved that make this happen. So I'm interested into how deep we're gonna go. Considering the show is focused in Baltimore, I don't think we're gonna go very far. But it's interesting how they bring up the Colombians.
Sergey's making a call. It's the man from the warehouse phone, right? That's the same guy?
Same guy, new number. Another affidavit and we're back on the main stem.
She's a draw string. So when them police stop busting heads up in them towers, y'all let Prop Joe's people take a hold of the three of them. All right.
I just don't think this is gonna be as smoothly as Stringer thinks.
Those two, right?
Start connecting the dots, and you have to
I think
start
this
asking
is
yourself what these guys aren't into.
a big downfall, a big mistake.
Stolen goods. We want to be up on that phone so we hear what we hear after tonight's raid.
Can you get the SLCDs in Pacific Blue? Yeah, that would be best.
Listen, I think I can get an advance on this.
No.
Payment on delivery.
Hey, don't worry about it, Chief.
That I gotta be one looking out for this shit and that shit. That's why they be paying them fucking CEOs so much damn money.
Interesting.
And y'all are leaving me very, very little to work with right now. Hold up, No, that's a very simple thing, my nigga. Very simple. You drive the guns to the water. In the water. Splash.
That's a point, though.
Except you, youngin'.
Shoot. It's because I know Stringer had high hopes for him, so this is his second mess up already of being reckless.
You ain't say shit back there?
Oh, no, they fucked up when they told me my prints was on one of them guns, right? And the one they said was mine wasn't even.
What's he thinking? Okay.
All right, String.
I really, what is Stringer, how does he view him as?
You hung this on a duck?
Of course.
1,200.
You don't need that, Zig. If there's like a definition of looking for trouble, it's Zig.
A man called. Said you was gonna take a re-up from me.
That's what they told me, too.
What up, dog?
Was that a common trend? Getting a little tattoo in the neck?
Yeah? Yo, another thing.
I want to know it wasn't your people dropped that body over on Poteet Street the other night, you know? Did he have hands? Did he have a face? Yes? Then it wasn't us. You got friends in high places, Nicky. 4 a pack for you. All right, cool. Then it wasn't us.
God. You really can eavesdrop on anything.
It'll be your call when we come through the doors. You want us in? You say,
Spot on.
Spot on.
Exactly. And remember, they have to bring up the money and the sex first, then an overt attempt to engage.
Spot on. Listen, what do you guys have in VICAP for male victims, headless or faceless, and missing both hands?
He's so smart.
Probably.
He's so smart. He looks into anything, and that's so important. Because you never know what could come into play, or what you know, what could be useful. I like this layout, like the line in between both of them.
Money be allocated for the fiscal period next year.
Congratulations, Frank.
God, this feels so much bigger than what he believes.
So Nat, about the election. I just need 1 more year to bring the dredging home. That's what I need.
Odds turn, Frank.
Frank, this is Agent Kutras of the FBI down in Washington. He's with the counterterrorism people down there.
Some enchanted
I'd start sweating. I mean, I don't know.
Okay, we're on here.
They're so weird. I always wondered how people didn't notice like a car in the see. It looks like it's the middle of the night. Why would a car pull out right behind them in this specific moment? Does that make sense?
Paint pigments. They shipped them in for the SCL plant down in Fairfield.
I'm sorry. This is getting more and more complicated. What?
Same consistencies on all the barrels. Nothing else in there, really.
Nothing but the pigments.
Swear to God, tonight I'm just a dumb white boy from Locust Point.
This from the oh! I'm so late. This is the information from the Greeks about the Colombians, how they were smuggling in. Okay, we're on the same page now. It's in the pain itself.
You know I'm saying this out of respect, Bree. He gonna listen to you more than he listen to me.
Think so, huh? All them times I told him that he needed to do more for D'Angelo. And what happened?
I know he didn't see it coming. And none of us seen it coming.
I did.
Stringer, you're a snake.
I saw it. What the hell you think you're gonna listen now?
Because we got a weak product.
The actor will not make me blind to the character.
Don't got we, babe.
As long as them towers are still standing, I am too.
Oh, so she's loyal to it.
I'm gonna let everything. So I'll talk to him.
Wow.
Mr. Cromwell.
Decisions.
Where's your accent? Oh.
Nothing.
Oh, he did it.
Paint pigments.
Son of a bitch.
That's crazy. Like, I know they get creative in with importing drugs, but some of the things I've seen is
The money changed hands, right?
Sounded that way.
Is it soup yet?
Oh my god, everybody can hear it! And everybody's gonna see it!
What do you want?
To lock your ass up.
I don't know how they could get out of this one. Oh, that was code for some. Oh, to not say anything. Oh, they're gonna see something. Oh god. Embarrassing.
You okay?
You'll live.
I'm just thinking, like, no way will the Colombians actually show up, right? Right?
God forbid you two should put something like that on my friend Frank Sabat.
Oh my god.
A month or two more on the taps and DNRs, and we will be able to identify the top end players.
You hit a brothel. Waterfront condo. Hyatt.
Oh, the way he says it, it's as if it's nothing.
Cut to the chase. You any closer on my murders?
If these are the people who were importing those girls,
Yeah.
then yeah, we're closer.
I would say they're
The more we
closer.
learn, the more chance we have to clear those cases.
What about Frank Sabatka? I'm not hearing his name in here anywhere.
We're not getting a sense that it goes past that.
It doesn't.
About Frank Sabatka.
The case is bigger now.
That is so selfish. Like a little kid mentality. Like, oh, prostitution, smuggling, drugs. Who cares? I want the guy that I want to be blamed. Like, oh, God, it's.
Look, Missy, this is my detail.
Okay, here we go.
I started it. Now
Ooh.
Charging Sabatka at this point would lose us the wire and a chance at the real targets.
he is the real target. Now the votes are in and you're moving your damn golf trophies upstairs to the commissioner's office. Now you're freezing me out, huh?
Oh my God, it's a petty high school trauma. This guy
My case.
never grew up.
Mine.
That's crazy. Like, this is a smuggling ring. This is a trafficking case.
He's saying no. He's saying we fought for every one of them towers, and we give it up now when Marcus is weak.
I
He's saying if we
kind of
do this,
agree.
Prop Joe would have it over us. He's saying he's sending us the best he can find. Brother Mouzone.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound very
down to
good.
work on retainer for as long as we need.
Brother Muzo.
Yep.
Imagine having such a notorious rep like that. That means you're a bad guy.
At which
If
point,
you're a bad guy to the bad guys, you're a bad guy.
We're not going to court. The girls are being deported. We did the raid just to tickle the wire, remember? There were two of them. I was outnumbered.
That's bad. We haven't seen anything from their relationship again.
Me, Ray. Brother Muzon from NYC.
Joe, I'm still holding on to this deal. You know what I'm saying? This is just some shit.
Jesus, Stringer.
Deal with how?
My nigga, I would take the motherfucker out if I could, but Avon can't know it came from his own people, right?
I'm just saying.
Stringer, you're playing two sides right now.
Not mine. You want my product. You need to deal with it.
Well, I mean, set up the whole shit, and that's like a week or maybe two. And by that time, your people's gonna be in the towers. And if the money's right, then that is what it is, all right?
That is so sneaky. Mm-mm. When's Avon getting out? Like,
12-0. That last truck is on the move.
they've been there this whole time?
Offload a thing.
Lágate.
The trash hasn't grown any flies. No. Everybody, Lona. She is home. They get the children.
Oh. The women.
And this here is the little king of everything.
Yes. The way they word it, there's always more children. Oh, that's scary. Even the fake word of the children, you know?
On every corner. Pretty damn quiet today.
The day, exactly. What more can they actually do? Is his brother? I think it is. He looks like a brother.
Officer?
Ooh, what is going on? I like the juxtaposition of all that. Ooh. Alrighty, guys. Well, that was season 9. Big introduction to Brother. But also, we're seeing some decisions from Stringer that are questionable. I knew as soon as Avon went to jail that he was going to have to rely on Stringer and trust him a lot. And Stringer needed to uphold his end to keep that trust. But then we started seeing him kind of testing his limits, you know. Maybe he likes the position of CEO, you know. God, I think this is going to get messy. I think it's going to come to a point where Stringer and Avon are going head to head. And that might not be the best thing for everybody, but we'll see what happens. And as far as the wire, I thought, you know, oh man, they caught back up to him, but it seems that we're getting ahead again for all of that. But it's getting complicated. We're involving the FBI. We're involving Colombians. It's all about wholesales. I mean, lots of things are happening. The picture definitely expanded in this season. Like the world got bigger for sure. So I'm interested into seeing how far they're going to go. But overall, yeah, it's getting messier. And that intro to this episode was heavy. I'm not gonna lie. Felt a little sick just because that's the kind of thing that leaves such a big impact on you and a scar. And it just, notice how we never saw his mom after that. Like, and the cops would just show up, and then themselves were like, what more can we do? And it's just so sad. It's makes your heart really heavy. Well, I know I should put more into the outros, but man, oh man, it's hard to put everything that I'm feeling and thinking into words. But thank you so much for watching with me. Please let me know your thoughts below and we can talk about it. If you like this video, please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And of course, as always, the full video will be available at my Patreon. And please take care of yourselves. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video.